What's up, everybody? This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Let's say it together. Halle, halle. Your girl is at work. I had to sub for a teacher on today, intervention specialist, if you will. And so, yeah, it's been a pretty laid back day, honestly, because again, this is the first week of school for us. And so everybody just really getting, hold on, sorry about that, y'all. That was posting assignments. Y'all know I can pick my assignments to sub, so that's what I was doing. But anyway, like I said, that God knows the beginning from the end, right? He knows the end from the beginning. God knew what he's doing, right? And you gotta trust God. You gotta put your trust in God. Listen, this is one thing that I'm doing now. Oh God, I feel you. One thing I'm doing right now is everything that I thought I knew about Christ, I took it out of my head as if I don't know him. Why? Because I want to relearn God. Hallelujah. I want to relearn God. I want to relearn him. I want to relearn him from top to bottom. Why? Because there's still some things that I want to know about Christ. So everything that I thought I knew is gone. Because I want to relearn who he really is, right? And so y'all better learn how to do that, y'all. Y'all better learn how to learn who Christ is. Because see, a lot of times we know who Christ is because of other people. We know who Christ is because of what we was taught. But do you know Christ for yourself? Right? I know Christ for myself, true enough. But I want to learn him all over again. I want to learn him in a new way. Right? And so, yeah, so stay tuned for more content like that, baby, because you better believe it's going to be some content about that situation. Halle, halle. But right now, you know, I'm just grateful. I'm very blessed at what God is doing. I am. God is able. I promise you, God is able. I'm not mad at God for nothing that he decided. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Even with the Manjaro, y'all know I'm on Manjaro right now, right? My weight loss surgery, the VSG surgery, is on December 16th, right? So honestly, I really won't need the Manjaro because my surgeon already told me that, or my dietitian already told me that I won't be on Manjaro for about a year unless I want to be on it. But I won't be. So, and I got enough Manjaro to last me over December. Because God told me to store it up in my refrigerator. So, just because one thing was rejected, as long as you listen to God and you obey his laws, God will always work things out for you. He will always make room for you. Regardless of any rejections that you may get, God will always make room for you if you allow him to. You see what I'm saying? Case in point, like I said with the Manjaro situation, I got enough to last me to my surgery. So if they was to reject me, oh well. Because honestly, I wouldn't need it no more anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The school, you know, if I was so body bent on these two schools or what have you, and I would be no count. Why? Because God has already provided a way for me to be able to go to school and to be able to go without me paying anything. You see what I'm saying? So God already had a plan in store for me. You see what I'm saying? So now only thing I gotta do is, again, I'm going to pray once more about it. Ask God for my clarity and to make sure that this is him and that this is not a counterfeit blessing, because I don't want no counterfeit blessings. I don't want no blessing that looks real good, but it's not. No, I want God's wholehearted blessing. So I'm going to pray over that email and I'm going to ask the Lord, listen, God, is this really you? Is this a counterfeit blessing, or is this a real deal Holyfield blessing from you? Because if it is, I want it. Bless me with it. If it is not you, wonder what time is it. If it's not you, then block it. But if this is of you, allow it to go through. Allow me to get the help, the financial help that I need. Allow me to get all the scholarships, all the grant, everything that this man said they offer for that. Allow me to receive every last bit of it. And I will honor you through it. You see what I'm saying? So why complain about something that you was rejected by or rejected from when God already have other blessings just waiting on you? He just trying to see if you trust him or not. You see what I'm saying? God is just trying to see if you trust him. Do you really trust him, or are you just saying it with your mouth that you trust him, but you really don't trust him? You really just saying it just to make yourself look good, but you really don't believe. If is that you? Because if so, that could be why your blessings has not came. Baby, right now I am learning a lot of things right now, and I'm not going to release those what I'm learning right now. But just know, when God gives me the okay, and when I start experiencing them myself, you're going to know, because I'm going to do a content blog on it. But it's up for right now because I'm still in the beginning stage of this situation. I'm not going to open my mouth about it yet. It's just some things you want to keep quiet to yourself. And it just be between you and God until God release you to be able to say what you want to say. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, God didn't give me the okay to say what I wanted to say. But just know, these contents that's coming, baby, I'm telling you. Let me see what time it is, y'all. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, what I'm about to do now is, once I leave here, I'm going to go to the park, talk to God a little bit more. Also, y'all, your girl lost some weight. Y'all remember I was 248, 247. Then I went from 247 to 245. Now 243. Holla. Because I'm following. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I made a vow to the Lord that I would not ever be obese ever again. I meant that, y'all. I don't start finding new vegetables that I like now. I like Brussels sprouts now. Seasoned and honeyed Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I found new vegetables that I like. I'm following everything my dietitian told me to do. Yeah, I'm doing it. Now, my TSH is up, so I don't know what that means. From what I chat GPT'd, it says that my thyroid level, that the TSH was a little bit elevated, so they may need to enhance my levothyroxine. I don't know. But the only reason why they pushed me down to 100 milligrams in the first place, honestly, was because my system was hyper. But that was only because I was taking levothyroxine, which converts T4 to T3. Well, mine was already doing it naturally, so I didn't need that medicine. So that extra medication was making me hyper. So to stop the hyperness completely, my endocrinologist put me on 100, but I've been on that for like a few weeks. So now apparently it needs a little bit more, so he probably end up pushing me up or whatnot. And so one of the symptoms was like stalling weight and cold. And so it's been cold out here anyway, so it's kind of hard to tell if that was a symptom or not. But definitely the weight, I definitely want to make sure that I'm on level with that, because I don't want nothing to stall my weight. Because I'm at 243 right now. Baby, at the end of the month, I plan on being 239. 239, and I'm going to be 230. That's the lowest I have ever been thus far. Will be 239, and that's what I'm aiming for. But anyway, y'all, so after that, then after the park, I'm gonna go home and prepare for tonight. As you guys know, tonight is the Women on Fire Prayer Live Conference, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live here on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The live will be reposted if you missed tonight. Tonight's topic is going to be, Lord, will I ever be married with a family. And I'm going to provide you with 7 ways on how you know if you are ready for parenthood, and if you are if you are ready for marriage, and if you are ready for parenthood. So I'm going to provide you with 7 ways on how you know. These 7 ways is going to determine whether or not you are prepared and if you are truly ready. So you want to make sure you get your pen and paper, your tablet, whatever you write your notes on, you want to get that, because yeah. Also under my community tab, I will post a chapter of my book titled Lord, Will I Ever Have a Family? So you definitely want to go and check that out, because it's going to have a journal entry at the end. As you guys know, God did permit me to go through September with the Lord, Will I Ever theme, right? So every Tuesday. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Sorry about that, y'all. I had a teacher to come in, so I was like, let me stop this recording right quick. But very last, like I was saying, single ladies, the topic for tonight is, Lord, will I ever get married? Will I ever have a family? I will provide 7 practical biblical ways that you would know if you are ready for marriage and ready for parenthood. So again, you want to be prepared, and you want to come out tonight live. It's going to be live here. God permitted me to be able to finish the series, Lord, Will I Ever, to the end of September. So every Tuesday from now until the end of September, I will be doing the Lord, Will I Ever Prayer Live Conference. All right. So if you don't know what the Prayer Live Conference is, it is where I do Bible study and where I pray at the end. Okay. So I can tell that a lot of you guys actually like that. So it's to God be the glory, because I have been praying, asking God to help me find my audience, my women, my single ladies that can be blessed by the encouragement that He has placed in me to encourage. So you guys been showing up and showing out. I love y'all so much. Y'all my heart, baby. Y'all my babies, all right? Y'all my peoples. You my fams, okay? Come on now. Y'all my YouTube besties, all right? So we in this thing together, okay? If you subscribe to me, we locked in, boo. We locked in, okay? We locked in. We like this. We tight. Don't play me. I got you. But yeah, y'all. So I'm going to kind of just redo some last minute things on my message. Just kind of go over it. To see if God want to add something, take away something. Y'all know how God do, right? But all my past lives that I did is under the live tab. The only one that's not under the live tab is the very first live, because it was given technical issues. So I did a recap of that. So that should be under there, and it should be titled, Lord, Will I Ever Be a Good Steward Over This single season, something like that. Oh, excuse me. So you definitely want to go and check that out. The ones that's under the live though are the past lives that I did. So y'all know it's like 4 Tuesdays in this month. So yeah. So this Tuesday, which is today, we're going to be speaking about if you are ready for marriage and family. And if you are a single mom and you are ready to have your family, if you get my drift, your babies, then these are practical tips to see if you are ready for marriage. Okay. So single moms, come out and join your girl live. Single mothers, all right? Because I encourage you guys to, I don't have kids yet, but you are. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I am in the car now. About to head to the park now. So why is this truck not moving? Can you please, yeah, thank you. Hold on, y'all. All right, but anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I had to focus. Y'all know I'm behind the wheel, so I gotta focus. But anyway, let me cut this down. But anyway, y'all, so I'm about to head to the park. Or whatnot, because I gotta talk to God about some things. Or whatnot concerning the school that I was telling you guys about earlier. or whatnot, because like I said, I want to make sure this is the blessing from God, and I want to make sure that this is not a counterfeit blessing, not a distraction, but that this is a real deal Holyfield blessing from God. So I'm definitely going to go and ask the Holy Spirit to give me answers, and things like that. Y'all listen, y'all better learn how to ask God what his opinion about stuff, and stop making quick decisions because it comes to your mind or it comes to you and you thinking it's okay. No, y'all better seek God first. Ask God what he think about a particular matter, and stop trying to make irrational decisions. Y'all stop that. In fact, one of the things I'm gonna talk about is Ishmael and Isaac. Y'all gonna have to stay tuned and come. You're gonna have to log on live about that, okay? Just so you know. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, so I'm about to head to this park and pray. Talk to God for a little bit, because the one, it feels good out here, and two, y'all know that's my altar. That's the place where I talk to God more and things like that. But y'all, oh God, I feel you. Y'all, today I wanted to run their whole school. I wanted to run around their whole entire school, y'all. Who is that? Yeah, I wanted to run around their whole school. I was so happy because I know that God has so much in store, not just for me, but for you all. And I know that if you start tapping into trusting God more and really learning who Christ is, you will begin to see that for yourself. Like I told you, I am relearning God all over again. Everything that I thought I knew, I took it out of my head. Alright guys, so your girl done made it to Myers to pick up my docs comes. Y'all know I use those to keep checking my sugar and things like that. I still do that, y'all. Diabetes or not, I still check that, because I don't ever want my sugar to go high. So I still check that. So I use that to put on my skin to check it for me. So yeah, and so I did pray or what have you. I prayed while I was in the car. I'm not gonna go to the park. I'm gonna go straight home after here, because I had forgot that I had to come here anyway to pick up my medicine. Well, not medicine, my docs comes, or what have you. So I just decided to pray in the car, because I pray in the car too. But yeah, y'all, so let me do a thumbnail. All right, but yeah, y'all, so I'm here at Myers. I'm in this line. It's not as long, but I got like maybe about 2 cars in front of me or whatnot. So yeah, y'all. So I go back to the same school tomorrow. I pretty much do the same thing tomorrow or whatnot. So yeah. Tomorrow I go in from 9 to, wait a minute. No, I don't. I go in 12 to 3:30. Yeah, 12 to 3:30 tomorrow. And then I'm off Thursday, and then I go back to that same school Friday. So I had a laid back schedule this week. I really did. Or whatnot. But yeah, y'all. So like I said, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do some last minute. Well, first I'm gonna eat, cause I haven't ate. I've been drinking liquids, but so I'm very hydrated, okay? But I'm going to eat something today, and then I'm gonna probably watch TV for a moment. Then after that, then I'm gonna start really going over my stuff for tonight. Ladies, single ladies, single moms, join me live on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, live on YouTube. All right. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And yeah, so y'all, I really ain't got nothing else to say today. Really, I really don't. I hope that you guys have been enjoying my content. I think y'all have, because I've been seeing an increase in numbers. So it is to God be the glory for all that he has done. Well, y'all, I'm not going to behold you, okay? So I talk to you guys tomorrow or what have you. Remember, when God say no, count it as a blessing. Count it as a joy. You may not feel like a joyful situation at the moment, but at the end, God is going to show you, and God's going to bless you tremendously, all right? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for your girl, okay? Peace.